Hey family, happy Friday to many of you. I pray all is well. I decided to do a quick little energy reading, celebrity energy reading on Aubrey O'Day. Many of you know who she is, okay? But for those who don't, okay, for those who don't know who Aubrey is, it has here Aubrey Morgan O'Day is an American singer and reality television personality, best known for being a member of the girl group Danity Kane. Okay, and at that time, it states here her mentor at that time was P Diddy. So that was pretty much like back in the day, and she's presently 39 years old. Her birthday is February the 11th, and she was born 1984. I saw like several pictures of her. This right here, let me see. I have another picture of her also here. Give me a minute. Here is one of her and Diddy. And since the allegations had came out, actually she was speaking up ahead of time. I remember watching videos of Aubrey, speaking her truth about things she had experienced in the industry while she was in the group Danity Kane. And here's another picture of her. And she was also speaking about how Diddy used to treat her. For some reason, it's like she felt like he would single her out. And he was making like advancements towards her, but she was not interested. So that sounds just like Diddy, okay? Now, whatever you see here in this so-called energy reading that I'm going to do on Aubrey, it is not facts. We all know this. It is allegedly and for entertainment purpose only. So with that being said, I'm your host, your sister Corinne, and just let me entertain you, okay, family? I am led by the Spirit, and there is truth in my readings. Please know that. My motto is let things play out, and please know they will. And also, whatever you see in this reading, it is not my opinion. And I'm not trying to make Aubrey look bad at all. I don't know what's going to come out. I can't control what comes out, but I can control what I share. Please know that. So anyway, let's go and get started this reading on Aubrey. With this reading, I just want to get an idea of what's presently going on with her since, Cassie had came out as far as suing P. Diddy. And congratulations to her, okay? Pretty much long overdue. And I feel like she should also take, class action. I'm very curious about what's going to come out of this reading. I kind of have an idea already, but I'm still curious what's going to come out as far as what the Spirit has to say about Aubrey. But it's going to be quite interesting. So anyway, let me go and get started. If y'all enjoy this kind of content, give me a like. Feel free to share and definitely subscribe, okay? This won't be that long. First, I want to start off. I want to get an idea. What are her thoughts about Diddy? This is pretty much positive and negative oracle deck, okay? It's all in the mix. And I do this because there must be balance. Because everybody have good attributes about them, okay? But some people choose to operate in their lower nature and operate in that shadow side of them. And so I'm sure that there are good qualities that she likes about Diddy. So with that being said, I'm using the Divine Radiant Self Oracle deck as well as the Divine Shadow Self Oracle. So I have it all in the mix, okay? So let's get started. So I'm setting my intentions real quick. What are her thoughts about Diddy? How does she perceive him, okay? What are her deepest thoughts about Diddy? What are Aubrey's deepest thoughts about Diddy? And I'm calling him Diddy. He goes by Brother Love and Sean Puffy Cone and a host of other names. I'm going to call him Diddy. What are her thoughts about Diddy? How does she view him? Hold up. How does Aubrey view Sean Puffy Cone Diddy? Hope maybe if you can see. I know I have her picture here. I'm going to bring this down some. Okay. And this is the back. I'm sure he has these qualities as well. Very playful. So, up front, how does she view him? Okay. I have here dotting. Someone is very dotting. This is someone that doesn't walk around saying, I love you. They show it. Okay. So, this is how she views, Diddy as someone that, you know what? Let me show both pictures here. Okay. Let me show both pictures since I'm talking about them. Let me see something. Okay, there we go. So she pretty much see Diddy as someone. Hold up. She sees Diddy as someone that's very dotting. That's someone that doesn't go around saying I love you, I love you. They show it. So he's pretty much a man of his actions, not so much his words. She also look at him from the perspective of sabotage as well. And I feel like she feels that he had sabotaged her career, that he had some hand in sabotaging her career, okay? And she sees him as being guilty. She also knows this about him also, okay? Lustful. I think about someone when it comes to the flesh, they don't have control in that area. They have more than one sexual partner. But anyway, this is what she sees, or shall I say knows about Diddy. He's very lustful. I have here, she sees him as disrespectful. But also, someone is very funny. She definitely sees him as someone supportive. And right here, numbness. Now, a lot of times when I see this right here, I think about someone that self-medicate, okay, due to drinking or, alcohol, a workaholic. That could be another form of an addiction. But anyway, when it comes to actual numbness, I just think about someone that self-medicate. So this may be something that she knows about concerning Diddy. He like to numb himself. And a lot of time, a person right here use substitute, if you know what I mean, when it comes to not wanting to feel nor think about their problems or issues, they will substitute with drugs or alcohol. So anyway, numbness. Or it can be also with his emotions, someone that doesn't want to feel. I have here filled with love. Right here, I have, she sees him as hardworking. Again, when it comes to that addiction, I think about he's a workaholic. She also sees him as someone that does a lot of internalizing. And helpful. So he can be helpful and he can be supportive when he want to be. Let's go around again, shall we? How does Aubrey view Diddy? And none of this is in divine order, so keep that in mind, okay? I hope many of you can see why I'm doing it like this, because I want to bring balance to it, okay? So right here, she sees him from a perspective of blossoming. I think about someone that's, she sees change in him. Let me just say that. She sees change in him, whatever that means to her, okay? She sees him blossoming in certain areas that he was once not blossoming in. I'm just going to say it like that, okay? So she definitely sees changes in him blossoming. But also she sees him as someone that's very empty, okay? This is someone that feels, hopeless, having fear-based thoughts, and also someone's trying to fill a void, okay? They feel very empty on the inside. And a lot of times a person like this will try to fill that space, that void, with other things that other than what's other than what he really should be trying to fill it with, and that's just pretty much having a relationship with God. I don't know when what Diddy believes in. Let me just say that. But for me to see this right here, he definitely not feeling whole on the inside. Let me just say that, okay? Rage. I have here rage. Next, I have here adventurous. Desperation. I have here someone that comes off very hopeful. She sees him also as someone that comes out boredom. This is someone who's longing for change. Depression. And see, uh, a lot of these energies is what's going on now with him, shall I say? Okay, it's all in the mix. It's like past energies mixed with present energies. But I have here depression, and we know this to be true because yeah, these allegations are coming from left and right. As far as him being sued. I have here imaginative. And for me to see this right here, for a person to be very imaginative, they are really tapping in. A person like this can be very creative. And down here I have patience. She sees him as someone that's full of distraction. And she sees him as someone that carrying a grudge. He's known for carrying a grudge. Allegedly, okay? So he's someone you definitely want to cross him, because if he's known for carrying a grudge, yeah, you have to really watch your back, okay? So anyway, everything's allegedly, but what comes out, I mean, I'm definitely resonating with it, especially in the present, as far as him feeling empty, as far as him feeling, the depression and all of that. Yeah, I bet he is. These lawsuits are coming left and right. Now, I want to go ahead on and focus on Aubrey, okay? I want to say Audrey so bad. My ex sister-in-law, her name was Audrey. I want to say that so bad, but it's Aubrey. So, this is my homemade Hollywood celebrity deck. I never know what's going to come out, but when things do come out, I'm not surprised, okay? Because we're talking about Hollywood here. So, I'm setting my intentions. Anything the spirit wants to know about Aubrey, okay? And what can we look forward to? There are timelines to my readings. A lot of this is going on in the now as far as what's going to come out. And a lot of this haven't even played out yet. So be mindful of what you see that has not played out yet, okay? But a lot that we're going to see is pretty much those things that are going on behind the scenes that, for the most part, we know nothing about. And maybe a lot of this might be clarity for many of us due to what's presently going on, okay, with these lawsuits. So, let's get started. I'm going to shuffle 3 times and split the debt and clarity about Aubrey. And then Spirit wants to know about Aubrey. You can clarity about Aubrey. O'Day. Clarity about Aubrey. I think Spirit wants to know about Aubrey. I gotta shuffle again. Clarity about hold on, I get that. About Aubrey. I'll put that in the back. If it's meant to come back out, it will. I'm going to set this to the side. Getting clarity about Aubrey. I think Spirit wants to know. Speak your truth. Tell your story. All right, family. A lot has came out here. Remember, it's not my opinion. I'm just a messenger, okay? And a lot of it's not gonna make too much sense to many of us, but it's a lot in here that I'm saying that's either going on now in the present, and a lot of this can be past energies due to things that she may have known about, okay? Notice what I said, due to things or events that have played out that she may have known about. So let's get started real quick. I look at this as past energy, present, future, and outcome. But I also see them as random messages. I have here concerning Aubrey, okay? Not using good judgment, poor actions, their own doing. The Spirit is talking about Aubrey, okay? Behind the scenes, in the past, leading up to the future, there are some things she has been doing as far as how she's been moving, okay? The Spirit is saying not using good judgment, poor actions, their own doing. So she's gonna have to be careful how she's moving out here and make sure she don't self-sabotage herself, all right? Now this is interesting. She ain't out here talking for nothing. When I get this message right here, it's something to it, so be on the lookout for this, okay? Plans to write a tell-all book in the making. So there are things she knows about. And I'm seeing information down here. Okay? I'm sure it has a lot it might end up being in this book. But anyway, according to the Spirit, Aubrey is planning on writing a tell-all book. So she's very smart. She's been sitting back, laying low, doing these little interviews. But also, yeah, she's planning on writing a tell-all book as well. So she's pretty much setting the scene, if you know what I mean. So after a while, it won't be no surprise as far as her, coming out with a tell-all book, if you know what I mean. I have here the need for some distraction or the need to get away, running from their problems, don't want to face nor deal with it. So whatever's going on with her right here, she feels the need to get away for whatever reason. But it has here running from their problems. Those that are in power loves to control and violate the new hire. So she knows what that's all about, okay? Because she's been in the industry for quite some time now, okay? This is her thoughts about how it is in Hollywood, and we all know this to be true. Those that are in power, meaning in the music industry, okay? The elites that are in the music industry, including P Diddy. Those that are in power loves to control and violate the new hire talents, turning their pure innocence into shame of ritual abuse. Yeah, she knows about that, and I bet she's going to be in that tell-all book as well. Spiritual development, they are not pursuing. So I just think about somebody that's very materialistic. She's real like caught up in the world, if you know what I mean. And when it comes to her spiritual development, she's pretty much putting down on the side or on the back burner. Okay, she's not really pursuing that path allegedly. Okay, pretty much making one more um, important than the other. Okay, this says no justice. This means something to her. No justice. All right. Next, they are not transparent and authentic. Now, let me say this real quick. I truly feel like she does speak her truth, but I can look at her, and when it comes to this statement, there's nothing wrong with wanting to improve your looks and all of that. But I've seen like different pictures of her, and it's like the way she wears her makeup. It's like she's trying to cover up something. She's trying to hide something, and it's very painful when I see her pictures. It's like I'm just seeing something about her. I'm seeing, there you go. Excuse me. I'm seeing something about her as though she's trying to hide something. I'm not really sure what it is. It could be something inwardly, but outwardly, she's trying to hide it. But this is not my opinion. But I'm still picking up on something about her. But it says they are not transparent and authentic. So it's something about Aubrey for this to come out. Okay, it's something about her for this to come out. And it could be there's more to her, but she could be like wearing a mask also. And I think about people who experience trauma, if you know what I mean. You know, sometimes their minds can become fragmented. Just like I think about Britney Spears experienced trauma. I'm not saying she experienced that kind of trauma, but I think about people who have experienced trauma, and their mind end up being fragmented, and they wear a mask. Okay. For some reason, I picked up on something similar to that. Maybe not as severe, but anyway, um, maybe the real her. She's scared that people won't, like the real her. So a lot of times these celebrities will wear a mask, trying to portray a different image or a different character. If you know what I mean. But anyway, it has here conflicting reports. Their PR team is trying to suppress the truth from coming out due to gossip. The streets are talking and social media. It has here falling from grace, lost status and respect. Now, this is interesting. I feel like this may play a part as far as it might be in her book. This could be something that she may know about. Give me a minute. I feel like this is like privileged information that she knows about, okay? It has here death by gun, sorrow ahead, gun violence. Now, Lord's willing, hopefully nothing will happen to her. I feel like this pertains to something that she may know about, okay? As far as over the years since she been in the industry and been up under, P. Diddy. Oh boy. This says this would be a open and shut case. Authorities rushing to close this case. Question why. Now I know all of a sudden the energy changed, and I apologize for that. I never know what's going to come out, and I'm definitely not wishing anything on Miss Aubrey. Um, I'm not really sure what this is about right here. I don't even think I want to know what this is about. Um, the only thing I can think of right now is I feel like it's something that she is infamous. information that she knows about when it comes to people who have been taken out in the industry. Okay. And I feel like it's something to this. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Something to this. But the fact that I'm saying this right here, I feel like it's something that she may know about. Okay. From a personal level. I don't know if somebody told her something or what. She may have seen something. But anyway, I let y'all be the judge when it comes to that. They feels lost and empty inside. So I'm getting this energy about her as well. You know, feeling hopeless. Okay, pretty much not in a good place as well. And see, her career didn't take off the way she really wanted it to. You know, she feel like her career was sabotage. Seeking clarity about Aubrey O'Day. About Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey O'Day. Behind the scenes, self-healing and shadow work, getting on track. So right here, according to the spirit, she is getting on track behind the scenes. She's putting the work in, doing some healing work. Mm. I don't even know if I even want to put this video out because for some reason her video her energy, the energy I'm seeing here, it looks real dark, and I don't want to be Debbie Downer over here. Cause normally I see certain things I'll put it on Patreon, but let me go ahead and just share what I have here. In a good place, peaceful place in their life. So right here, she's in a good place in this particular timeline, okay? She's in a good place right here. It has here accusations, being accused of wrongdoing, being sued. Now, if Aubrey is not being sued, she's planning on suing somebody, okay? Due to some kind of accusation. And that's pretty much what I'm picking up. Yeah, I'm sensing that she's planning on suing also. Now, who? That is the question. For the most part, it'll probably be P Diddy also. Conflict due to partnership, lack of profit, business scam leads to argument, disagreement, and fights. Relationship, heartache, loss, and breakup. So there's something going on with her behind the scenes as well. Behind the scenes or in the public view, they're talking too much. They don't like it. Somebody don't like it. And yes, she has been doing a lot of interviews lately. Her name has been coming up a lot. They know this industry is evil. What they have witnessed. See, what they have witnessed. See, it's a lot she's not saying. She's talking, but she's not telling everything. And I think that's when that message come in about her not being authentic and transparent. It's a lot she's not saying. She's really holding back and suppressing a lot. And maybe she's doing it because she's planning on behind the scenes right now. Tell our book. Being humiliated, feels embarrassed. It says death and endings. It speaks about endings, period. It just depends on what this means to her, okay? And I'm not wishing anything bad on her. This is more like in the future energies. It has here next scandal, Hollywood puppet. It has here rebelling from the music industry, tired of playing the game, feels powerless. Though they were feeling powerless, I told you there were times when she was feeling very empty also. So that's playing a big part also, feeling powerless. But I feel like since, a lot of people are starting to sue and they're coming out of woodworks, I feel like that's empowering her to go ahead and make a move, shall I say. It has here, remove them, replaced, human cloning. I feel like that's something that she knows about. It's probably what goes on in Hollywood, how they get rid of people is sometimes they'll replace them and put somebody else in their spot. It has here relates to business. All right, family. I'm going to end this reading. Cause my phone is getting ready to shut off. I apologize. I just want to do a quick little reading on Aubrey. But as you see, she's planning on writing a tell-all book. And I wish her all the best. And I pray she stays safe because she was doing a lot of talking. Okay? So, yeah. This is my quick reading on Aubrey. Thank you for watching. Much love to you. And bye for now.